Dan Phillip with DG Phillip and Associates. Today I'm presenting on Workforce Wisdom Wednesday, safety first or protection first. People can often feel safe emotionally, even when they're not protected. For example, putting on my seatbelt makes me feel safe, but it doesn't guarantee safety. But I am better protected. A reflective high visibility vest doesn't guarantee a forklift driver is going to see me, but I am more visible and better protected. Today we use the words safe and protected synonymously, but there really is a big important differentiator. Protection better prepares us to be safer. In fact, Dirty Jobs host Mike Rowe, he has a tagline, safety third. It isn't even possible to put safety first without first protecting yourself and then using PPE, personal protective equipment. Don't say things that aren't true, say things that are accurate. Well, in 1987, Paul O'Neill gave his inaugural speech as the new CEO of the Alcoa Corporation to all the shareholders. And typically, they're going to talk about increasing profits, market capitalization, and increased revenue. All important things, but all of this to get the financial world and the shareholders excited about the future. But O'Neill didn't give them what they expected. He instead gave Alcoa's 13,000 employees what they needed, protection. He was being accurate and using clarity. They had one of the worst safety records in the world at that time, but he intended to make Alcoa the safest company in America. He was shooting for excellence with a goal of 0 injuries. Well, to do this, he knew it wasn't going to come from the shareholders. He was going to have to ask those same employees to help him eliminate bad habits of the past and create new and better habits for the future. He went on to say in his speech that safety will be an indicator that they're making progress. It was that one thing that would impact everything else, including what the shareholders wanted to see, a good, strong bottom line. He wanted to appeal to the workforce and earn their trust. He didn't really need the shareholders as much as they needed him. He focused on the truth to earn credibility because he knew the job ahead was going to be much bigger than any one person, but he chose to lead. He would need the engagement, the buy-in, and the help of all Alcoa employees. He got it. Why? Because he put his money where his mouth was. New habits began to form, and he knew it was beginning to work because his workforce was being protected, unlike before, and their safety record was vastly improving. Well, providing people with the protection they need will allow them to work toward excellence. But it isn't just a good idea, it's great leadership. No leader can really guarantee safety, but they can guarantee protection. The typical workplace talks a lot about physical safety, but we don't talk a lot about the protection and safety of the mental, emotional, and spiritual protection of our workforce. And you may not even think it's your responsibility, but what if? What if you help provide protection in those areas of their life too? I spoke with the CEO of a local manufacturer the other day, and he shared this story about a machinist, excellent machinist, but terrible teammate. The machinist needed help with insurance because his teenage daughter had an unexpected pregnancy, and he was worried he was going to bear the brunt of this very large expense or potential expense. He went to the director of HR and asked if she could help navigate the insurance maze for him. The director mitigated the circumstance for this unfriendly employee but great machinist, but in so doing, he became forever grateful and became a great teammate. What if your workforce sees firsthand that the leader or leaders go above and beyond what they expect, and they see that he or she cares more about the whole person, their mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, like this local manufacturer? Well, you're going to gain credibility and earn the trust you need to impact your workforce. When you earn credibility with the person, you will win credibility with the workforce. Well, within a year of O'Neill's speech in 1988, Alcoa's profits hit a record high. And by the year 2000, O'Neill, when he retired, Alcoa's market capitalization was 5 times more than what it was in 87. Well, until our next Workforce Wisdom, break those bad habits and start forming new ones. After all, it's almost a new year. Be a protector in 2022.